Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled The Sad Reality of Women Going Solo to Nightclubs Are Men to Blame. Let's get right into it.
You guys, I figured out the secret to meeting dudes. Go to a nice bar and just sit at the bar alone. If you look good, I promise you will get approached. I never realized how many men go to the bar alone until I went to the bar alone. There's a lot of dudes just sitting there. And yeah, obviously some of them are weird, but some of them are not weird. I was at a really nice bar waiting for my friends to get there, and I ended up being there alone for like 2 hours, don't ask. I get approached by one guy immediately. He buys me a drink. He leaves. I wasn't really interested anyway. Immediately, another guy comes and sits in his spot and buys me a drink. And that guy was cool. It was more like friend vibes, but like the odds are in your favor if you do this. Obviously, be careful and use your judgment, but that works.
A few moments later.
2025 dating is definitely going to be worse than 2024. I went out by myself Saturday evening, and I'm leaned up against the pillar in the lounge that I was at. I was in the mood to hear some live music and decided to go by myself. Yeah, because I don't get asked out. Maybe they've seen my TikToks. I don't know. Anyways, this gentleman, him and I keep eyeing each other, wasn't bad looking. So he comes over finally, and he said, "How are you?" I said, "Hey, I'm great. How are you?" He said, "Fine." He's like, "Are you here alone?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "You're very beautiful, by the way." And I said, "Well, thank you. I'm flattered." And then he goes, "Can I have your number?"
Ma'am, you're not fooling anyone. You're single, desperate, and was happy as a child on Christmas when you saw a man you find attractive approaching you. I mean, you can act like it wasn't a big deal for TikTok if it makes you sleep better at night. Instead of acting pleasant and showing interest, you chose to act aloof and not reciprocate any questions. Many modern women have adapted these habits and can't understand why they have trouble meeting men in public.
Now, I gave him my number, and let me tell you why. First of all, I've heard stories of when women reject men and how some of them don't take it too well, but still, nonetheless, I don't know. But I don't want to be rude. What I wanted to say was, heck no, I'm not giving you my number. But then I would have came across as, oh, so you're bougie, you're one of those, you think you're too good, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay, here's my number.
So obviously we can call cap on that. She's gonna use one of her platinum victim cards to say that she was so scared of this perfect gentleman and how he would react to her saying no. This is such a punk move in my personal opinion. But remember, she's telling this story to a female audience of bitter sisters. Big back Taylor Swift booty women that haven't been approached since Pluto was a planet.
So he calls it, of course, on the spot. And I feel it ringing in my purse, but I did not take my phone out of my purse to show him, oh, look, I got your number. Because I wanted to see what he was going to do. I was like, I feel
Okay, so why are you starting from a place of fear? If you're going out to the bar, you want to meet people, you're meeting someone, and already you're apprehensive. So, what's the point of that? This is what I mean. Girls will date, and it'll be difficult for no reason. Because she thinks something bad might happen. Look, we got to be worried about women too. You guys create false stories about people. There's a lot of stories coming out now where women say, oh yeah, I lied on somebody. So we got to worry about you too, but we're not operating from a place of fear. We're operating from a place of good faith. And then if we see something that's alarming, we'll act on that. But initially, you got to go in with like, all right, something good could possibly happen, right? Where's the optimism? A lot of women are pessimistic and they're ruining the dating market. Like, I really see this all the time. You're operating from a place of fear, and you wonder why you get the results you get.
You got the right number. He's like, okay, pleasure meeting you. And then he walks off. So I didn't see him for a while, so then I ended up walking around to the other side, and then I see him out there with a whole group at a table smoking hookah. And me and him just look at each other, and he smiles, and I'm thinking, are you serious? First of all, you saw me there standing, because there wasn't any sitting room, in my heels, by myself. Didn't even offer conversation. for one. Really didn't even offer a drink for two. Not that I needed it. Don't get your feelings all in a rut right here now. But nothing.
See, you hear that? Now, why would you want to hang out with a guy at his table if you didn't even want to give him your Boost mobile phone number? Secondly, why would this guy want to bring you to his table when you probably had that same resting bitch face on when he was talking to you and was giving him all of these short answers? Two things to ponder. If you had a playful, fun vibe, I bet you he would have invited you to his table. Because any true clubhead knows rule number one is to protect the vibe. Can't have no sister buzzkill sucking up all the hookah smoke. That's blasphemy. And secondly, I honestly think that this man thought he would have a better chance of breaking the ice with you over the phone. Listen, most men are not master conversationalists like Russell Brand, for example. But this is why you get no Don Julio shots for your dry, thirsty esophagus. It's also why you'll continue to catch the audible, aka quarterback sneak play, from any man that approaches you. These aloof women don't understand that all we are asking ourselves is, can our ankles fit behind our head? All we see is another canvas for betation without representation.
Okay, Destro. Yeah, I'm going with that too. Yeah, okay. Of course we want to clap cheeks. Of course we do. I'm with you on that. But I'm still concerned why this girl's trying to find something wrong with this. He approached, you're trying to figure out where he's going to go wrong. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop. And that is the precise issue. That is I'm stuttering. That is the actual issue, the precise issue. And so, you know, I've experienced this. You'll take a girl on a date and she likes you, she's attracted to you, everything's going well, but then she's just fishing. She's fishing. What's she fishing? She's fishing for something that she doesn't like about you. And you can tell she's doing it because she's having a good time, but she's like still trying to like figure out, like I said, when's the other shoe going to drop? And this is the issue. Let me tell you something. If you need to be rescued, you're by yourself. You're at the point now where you can go to the bar by yourself as a woman in, let's say, her mid-30s. Okay? You got no one to go out with. That's bad as it is. Let's just start there. You're a woman. You should have friends. You should have something going on. But you got nothing going on. This guy approaches you. You're worried that, you know, if you reject his advances, something might happen off the bat. Okay? You decide to give him your number, so you still were trying to, you gave him the right number. Your phone rang, then you try to stop and say, well, you didn't let him know your phone was ringing initially. Then you let him know, then he walked away. Then you, in your lonely behind, desperate behind, walking around with nowhere to go, discover that he has a section with his friends and some hookah, and he's having a good time, and you're pissed he didn't invite you? What are you entitled to? You don't know this man. From a game standpoint, he did everything right. He made a confident approach, asked for the number, right? He made a compliment, asked for the number, got the number, and left. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. You know what most men would do that's creepy? He would chill with you or invite you back. He'll be too desperate like you, trying to get to know you. But instead, he let your desperate behind stay by the pillar you were at, got your number, went back to where he was having fun, and have some fun. Now, if you wanted to join, ladies, you gotta just ask to join. Don't be walking around like you ain't got nothing to lose, everything's smooth. No, act like you're desperate and you're urgent as you really are. Mid-30s women, if you're in your mid-30s, you don't got a kid, you don't got a man. This ain't time to play and drag feet. It ain't time for that. That's why anytime I see that in my personal life, deuces. You feel me? Hope the door don't hit you. Who got time for that? How are girls who are younger move fast, but older women move slow? Riddle me that. When girls are young, we say they're too fast. They sleep with people too fast. Then when they get older, they slow down. It should, if anything, be the opposite way. You should be mad slow when you're young, mad fast when you're old. Because you ain't got time to waste. You need to figure out if this person is worth it or not. If a girl dates me, I think we should be rushing to the bedroom. Not because she owed me something, but because she needs to be able to decipher if I'm worth the investment. And if I'm worth the investment, then to invest. Instead, you guys spend 3 months trying to determine, is this man worth it? Is this man worth it? Girl, you don't have a good barometer of what's a good man? You have a barometer, and they don't. The truth is they don't. And this is why they drag feet.
From a sorry, bizarro Kim Kardashian, but she will never realize or admit that she is the problem. And this is why she will continue to be a failure.
So I knew immediately I'm going to block this man. So as I leave, of course I get home, he texts, "Did you make it home okay?" I responded to that mess. So Actually, I didn't even know he texted because I fell asleep when I got home. But he texted, "Did you make it home? Hey, are you good?" Of course, I didn't see him, didn't answer him. So the next day, "Good morning." I didn't answer it. "Sir, did you really think?" I think men really do this stuff because they get away with it, and some women go for it, I guess. Yeah, no. I am one that you definitely have to come correct. Definitely have to come correct. I'm done. I'm done taking just settling or the bare minimum. Sorry. I can't do it. But these days, I don't even get asked on a date, and I really feel, and I get it. Things are expensive. I get invited over to their house for the first time, for first meeting. Yeah, I'm not going to your house. I don't know you. Anyway, 2025 is definitely going to be another roller coaster. If I even get asked out.
You're not even confident you're going to be asked out. Yet when a man approaches you at a bar confidently, asks for your number, and goes on his merry way, you have a problem with that. You see, modern women are committed to not understanding men. They're not committed to understanding us. And that's funny because you would think that's in their benefit. It's not even in their benefit. It's in your benefit to understand us and understand this. If men are not offering to take you on dates, but they're only offering you to come over their crib, and that's what you're used to, and you're thinking that somewhere out there's a man that's better than that, he's going to do it the right way. No, my friend. You see, people only offer a certain amount of money and resources to things that they value. If they're not offering that much money to you, such as expensive dates or trips or anything like that, they're pretty much telling you what they think you're worth. See, this is where girls are kind of right about the whole Chick-fil-A and Cheesecake Factory and first date price. There's some truth to that. Not complete truth, but there's some truth to that. But the other truth to that is that if you're not even being invited on dates, that means, my friend, you're below the minimum. Because even most girls at least get dates. If you're not getting dates, my friend, you don't meet the bare minimum. And I want to say this too. Stop trying to meet your lover at the bar. Are you looking for an alcoholic? If you meet a man at the bar, he goes to the bar by himself and then drinks, you don't think he might be depressed? Is alcohol a healthy lifestyle? I know people that drink to socialize, and so when it's time for you to socialize, you go out to drink. I get that. But think about it. Someone that's a regular at the bar and drinks, is that the character you're looking for? And then you want him to invite you back to his table. He don't know you. He don't know you. Again, modern women are committed to not understanding men. Therefore, this is why we have a lot of the issues. I've experienced this in myself. Girls with this is called self-sabotage. This girl is self-sabotaging herself because she thinks she wants more than a bare minimum. My friend, are you more than a bare minimum? Respectfully, you don't seem like you're the most fit chick, so not like you're the girl. And this is what I'm trying to say. Go to the gym. How about you improve your life and you'll just happen to meet people there? I think the gym is the best. If you are not going to your local gym, you are missing out on a lot of great relationships and so many people meet their lovers in the gym. I think it's the best place to meet your lover because at least you guys know you both have a healthy lifestyle that you could accompany each other in. My love language is you want to fall in love with me? Come to the gym. I can tell everything I need to know about a girl by the way we can work out together. If she can't follow my instructions, I already know this ain't gonna work. If I could train you, and I'm a trainer, I've been a trainer for the last 5 years. For those who don't know me, welcome to the Shape Squad. But all my Shape Squadrons, they know that, I've been a personal trainer and I love the gym. And if I meet a girl and I take her to the gym and she's very difficult, that to me translates into being a difficult person overall. And I'm pretty spot on. You got to be coachable. And so what can you learn about somebody from the bar? Nothing other than they're possibly an alcoholic or alone or depressed or all the above. And then you're getting pissed. Lower your standards to where you're really at. Those men that want to invite you over to their crib, you might as well go over and then try to manipulate them if you'd like to after the Indoor Olympics. You're probably going to have a lot better success in that than sitting around running to TikTok talking about, oh, 2025 is going to be another nightmare. It is. And because you're in it. Anyway, like this video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see you over there.